A while back I did an unboxing video on the Nest Hello doorbell when it first came out, and I was contacted by a company called Wasserstein, and they make accessories for the Nest Hello, and so they asked if I would do a little review on each of the products that they would send me, and I was surprised to find that they had 3 accessories for the doorbell. So starting off, the first thing I saw was this protective silicone cover for the doorbell. At the bottom here it says it can camouflage, accessorize, and protect your Nest Hello with our colorful silicone cover, which we'll see how that works. We live in a cold climate. It's winter time here, so who knows, maybe this could bundle up my doorbell. The next item is this adjustable angle mount that puts your doorbell on a swivel. This one actually might come in handy for me in my situation where I have the doorbell up against some bricks on my house. And then the last item was this power supply adapter for people who don't have a power supply to their doorbell. Maybe their house wasn't wired up for a wired doorbell or what, and this will allow you to add a Nest doorbell to your house and plug it in if you need to. So the first thing I've unboxed here is the power unit. It's an AC/DC adapter. It's just simple. It looks like they've added those little U connectors. This reminds me of the days of Atari. Do you remember that back in the 80s? Yes, I'm that old, where you had to screw these into the back of your TV. Well, this makes it really handy to screw this into your Nest Hello. I crimped on some little eye connectors. I don't know what they're called, they're just circles, and it helped me wire my Nest Hello doorbell, so it's neat that they've added these. I don't need this for my doorbell. I actually have another use case for this that maybe we can get to at the end of the video, but yeah, this is the basic AC adapter. Pretty clever idea. It looks like the cord is long enough to connect to any outlet that is nearby. But yeah, this is like one of those things of why didn't I think of that? Because I think this can come in handy for a lot of people. Next up, we have this silicone cover for the doorbell unit itself. As you can see, there's a hole for the camera and for the microphone, and then a little indent for the button for people to push to ring your doorbell. I'll have to see how this looks once it's installed. Obviously people are going to know it's a doorbell, but with this covering the actual button, who knows, it might be a little confusing to know where to push on the doorbell for people who aren't familiar with the Nest Hello. Also, they have other colors. I'm going to link all of these in the description below. They just sent me this off-white one here, which we'll see how it looks. Then the last thing I have unboxed is the swivel. This is the back of the unit. This is the front. Your doorbell goes in here. The Hello goes in here, and then this can swivel and angle your camera to where you need it. This one requires a little bit more of an installation, but it looks like your camera just snaps into there, and then you can screw it. You just screw it right in here. They make that easy through the back, and yeah, so this just swivels, and they've added some of the hardware that you'll need to accomplish this. So this was the one I was looking the most forward to. I'll show you a screen recording of my view of my doorbell, or from my doorbell, and so you'll see why this might make a little bit more sense for somebody like me. I just hope that I have the room on my door to really get this installed. Okay, so first thing first, I went with the easiest thing to install, the silicone cover. It just kind of looks like a baby with one eye all nestled up in here. You can see that the lights do come through as it's recording, so people might be able to see that as they come up to the door to know where to ring. But I don't know if this would confuse people or not, because this is what it looks like with it on. Pretty easy to take off. And so here, as it's, I guess, in the nude, the doorbell, that's a funny thing to say, it's pretty easy to know where to ring it, where the camera is, but then you put that on And I don't know. I can see how it can camouflage though, which is really nice. Kind of matches the same color as my door jamb here. But I'm looking forward to the swivel because, as you can see, my doorbell is butted up against this brick, and we'll cut to the view of what that looks like from the camera view. And you can see how there is some light off to the side that reflects onto the lens, and it can get a little bit hard to see who's at your door at night. So I'll go ahead and get that installed, and I'll show you what that looks like. So I was able to get the angle piece on my doorbell. The installation took about 20 minutes. Could be faster, could be a little bit slower. I have a tight space to work, but it does actually give me more of an angle than the piece that Nest comes with. Oh, I almost fell over there. So this is what I did have on there to angle it away from the bricks, but now I get more of an angle here. So I'll show that to you. Let me get this light out of the camera lens from the Nest Hello, and we'll see if that looks any better than what I showed you from before. All right, so yeah, you can see more of an angle here. It gets it away from the brick wall over there, and the audio might be a little bit delayed. But yeah, I think that this gives me a better overall picture angled away from this brick here. So pretty happy with how this thing works out. It would be nice to see something in silver. Not 100% sure if they offer that. I can check online after and add some links below. But yeah, this is pretty sweet. Gives me more of an angle on the doorbell. So doorbell thumbs up. So there you have it, folks. A few products from the Wasserstein Company. We have this adjustable angle mount, which you saw me install, the silicone cover for the Nest Hello doorbell, and the AC or DC power adapter. I didn't get this one set up because, as you can see, I didn't need it. My doorbell is hooked to electricity, but I have another use case. We'll see if it works. So with that, these seem to be some pretty great products. And thank you, Wasserstein Company, for sending these to me. I'm going to link the products down below. You can check them out on Amazon, where they sell these. So if you have a Nest Hello doorbell, go ahead and give these guys a visit. So yeah, thanks for watching. So I found a use for the power adapter. I found this motion sensing LED strip that I've put above our microwave area, and I went ahead and plugged it in, and it works. However, I can smell this thing getting hot. It was meant for batteries. Probably not going to keep it plugged in. I thought it'd work a little bit better, but at least I'll turn it on. And let's see if it works. Whoop. There you go. We have light. Probably not the smartest thing. Anyway, again, thanks for watching, everyone. See ya.